Hey friends, who are we? I don't know, who are we?
Oh.
I don't remember. Kzoo something. Keto! Kzoo Keto, that's who we are. He's Kzoo, I'm Keto. No, you guys know who we are. Well, if you've been with us, if you've stayed with us during our practically year-long hiatus, you know who we are.
Yep.
Greg and Stacy, for those that don't. Stacy. I almost pointed to myself and said Greg. Stacy, Greg. Greg, Stacy.
We're back. It's a comeback tour. Comeback video. Whatever you want it to be. So, there's obviously a bazillion questions that you guys likely are wondering. Where have we been? Have we stayed keto? What have we been doing? All of that coming up. There's been a number of challenges that have affected our lifestyle. Dating back to last January, my grandpa's health took a turn for the worse and he passed away.
At that time, we were attempting to do a 30-day protein-sparing modified fast, PSM, protein-sparing modified fasting 30-day challenge. I still can't say that. And we didn't make it the whole 30 days. We kind of got into a point of don't care, what's convenient.
A week after that, Stacy's uncle passed. We ended up inheriting another dog at that time because although she was old, she's such a sweet girl that we didn't want to put her down or anything.
She had a lot of health issues too.
She did have quite a few health issues, and Stacy's mom didn't want to have to care for those. So we took her in. We were thinking about just helping rehome her, but ended up having her stay here with us for a little while. There's been some weight gain that took place. We definitely had a screw it attitude when it comes to food and stuff because we were at a pretty low. So the food stuff helped fill in some of that issue.
It was more of a let's just survive.
Yeah.
Mentally.
But we did pick up a camper. So my sister and some friends of ours have been camping. My mom has expressed interest in doing so. So we finally bit the bullet. We paid off Stacy's Jeep, and we ended up buying a camper. You can see the wonderful camper that we picked up here, along with the water that's being drank from the dogs. We did a lot of camping.
You did a lot of camping.
We really enjoyed getting away from not only the dogs, bring the little two with us, but we also get away from the kids and all the other stuff, the stressors that are put on us in our daily lives. And because we worked remotely, we even took a few things, stints with the trailer and utilizing Starlink to help us work while we're gone, and it worked out really great.
We remotely worked remotely.
Remotely worked remotely. So that's March, right? And we started camping at the end of April. But in April, I hit my 10-year with my company, and they give us a 10-year trip. So Stacy and I ended up going to Key West for 4 or 5 days of fun in the sun.
Thursday to Monday, I believe.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Yep. I highly recommend it. It was a great use of the stipend they give me for a weekend type trip. So it was great. And we came back, and it helped a lot. And then we started camping. And
the first time you'd ever been there.
First time I've ever been to Key West, yep.
Yep. And that was my second time.
Yep.
But the first time I was only there for maybe half a day.
Yeah. Definitely
recommend it. Put it on your list.
Bucket list for sure. Yeah. And who knows, maybe we'll be camping there in the next couple years for a period of time. That'll be very exciting. After our trip for Key West, we started our camping adventures.
We had a lot of fun and created a lot of memories with family. We were just going through those the other night as we were getting ready to go to bed. We were going through every single trip. How many trips did we decide?
A lot.
At least a dozen.
Yeah.
All in Michigan except for 2 were in Indiana.
Right.
The first one in Indiana was actually so we could go see Billy Joel in concert, which was a blast, and probably that's the second concert I've gotten you to go to. First one was the 90s concert.
Maybe. Not a concert goer.
It's funny. He's not into concerts. I'm not into something else that you do that's massive amounts of people. I don't remember.
Cruises?
Yes, cruises. He's trying real hard to get me to go on a cruise, and I'm kicking and screaming the whole way.
I don't know why, guys. Can you believe it? That people are averse to cruises? It's not like she gets motion sick or anything. So
I might.
she just thinks
I
that
don't
it's
know.
about all the people, and if you guys
It's
have been on a cruise,
close
you know
quarters.
that it's not that close quarters, and that it's not much different than a hotel. Anyway.
I'm skeptical.
Yeah, well, you're going to be until you get on one. And that's where we kind of slid a little bit further away from...
Yeah.
Because we were just kind of like, it's cool, man. Let's just have fun, relax. It's fine. Keep it low touch. We did pretty good with keto at first, but then as things progressed, like, as you get around other people who are doing it and trying to do group meals and stuff like that, it becomes a little bit more problematic. But
I mean, we did try to keep everything as keto as possible, but it got to a point where convenience would win out, and it would be, let's order this, let's order that.
that was more at home. We actually stayed keto more at the campground than anything. The problem we had with the campground is we kind of got
had
snacky.
Snacks. Yeah, we had all...
It's like the s'mores
White
and
Cheddar
stuff.
Cheez-its.
Whatever, but being around that campfire, and sometimes people have a tendency to drink, smoke, whatever, and just
or eat the edibles.
or because they're legal here in Michigan.
What we were doing.
So, yep, and so dabbling, experimenting with that a little bit, and having a great time. We got a little snacky at times, and like I said, we had friends and family who were all there around us, and so it was a great experience for us, and sort of propelled us into a different frame of mind when it comes to camping and
For sure.
glamping and all that other stuff.
It's not actual camping because we're not doing it in tent, I guess. I don't know.
But anyway,
yeah.
so that's where we have been. I gained, I think, 40 pounds from my lowest.
I had to be more than that.
No, it's 210 and I got to 260.
I
guess
thought you were
50.
down to 200 at one point.
No, I was never to 200. I wanted to be to 200.
I could have swore you got down to 200.
I got 209 and I got under 210 and then it slowly started creeping back up a little bit.
Yeah, my lowest, which I don't even remember when, I think that was like, I think that was like January 2020. I was down to like 198 or 197, but it kind of started coming back shortly after that. I don't know if I just kind of got into this whole, I did it, and then I was kind of like, okay, let's relax a little bit. So then I was like riding around 210, 215, 220 for a long time, long time, for like a year. And then camping started. Shortly before camping, I think like when we went to Key West, I think I was at like 230. And now, the highest I got back up to was 280. So I was like, yeah, this is a little ridiculous. I've been maintaining about between 270 and 280 for the last 4 months. So at least it kind of stopped. Maybe that was when my brain was like, hey, dummy. Before that, it was like, Cheez-Its everywhere. It's like, Oprah, you get a Cheez-It and you get a Cheez-It. But they all went to me. Yeah. Some went to you. Not very many. I went kind of nuts.
Yeah, she did go kind of nutty. And you can't say anything to her, right? Because then she got all defensive. But I had 260. It took me a lot longer to kind of like go up, right? But yeah.
Once it started going up, it went up.
Yeah.
And we've also both had some job changes. Do you want to go first?
No, because I'm still in the middle of a job change, I think, right now.
That's true. And when did it start?
So, it's like work's been changing. My company is learning how to adapt to become a larger company, and there are some growth pains that come along with that. So it's not really that exciting to talk about it, to be quite honest. But there was a promotion involved, and so yay, more money. That's great, right? So, but it also means more responsibility. So it's a bit of a double-edged sword.
Yep. And mine, I was what was I when we left off on the last? I was operational support specialist, right, at that time.
I think so, yeah.
Supporting two leaders in my organization. On the one side, I ended up helping out with a lot of special projects, and one of those special projects was to help fill in for part of the team that was short about 3 people. So I ended up helping out with that, doing some day trading. I kind of feel a little like prestigious saying that, even though it's really not.
It's spreadsheet work, guys. That's all it is.
I've discovered a newfound love for Excel. I'm that nerd now.
Yep.
But yeah, so they decided to finally, plump the team back up. I don't know what word I'm looking for. And I was recommended by the manager of that team and the leader in that area that I was supporting to apply for it. I'm wondering what's going on behind me. To apply for it. And I think I started helping out with that in July. I applied, was officially accepted the position in September. Came with a raise, so I guess it's a promotion.
Probably too much detail.
All right. Anyway, and I've been doing that since then, and I enjoy it. It's
better. It's an upgrade for you.
It's heads down work, which I found that I like, and it allows me to listen to books and podcasts all day, and I don't have to listen to meetings, but only once a week for half an hour. And in the middle, so go back, let's segue our way back to the camping trips. In the middle of all of our camping trips, Mason flew the coop for about a year. He's in Japan.
9 months.
He left in mid-September, and he will be back at the end of July. And we are going in March for like 10 days, I think. We're going to go visit. So that's the overall where we've been. And we'll throw up clips throughout the video of either pictures of, where we've been, maybe a clip or two from a video from camping trips. There's one in particular. It kind of cracks me up. Although I don't... Suffice it to say, Greg bought a chair for his mom for camping, and his dad did not put it together correctly the first time. Resulted in her falling backwards into their camper. And the second time, we'll show that here.
She would not approve.
She's not going to watch it anyway, so. But she did get back at your dad by getting a picture of him then falling in the camper.
Yeah.
So if we're going to throw one under the bus, we'll throw them both under the bus. What we're planning, because, we've been gone for a year. And in that time, it's not like we haven't been thinking about the channel. We definitely thought about it. We just had other things going on, and trying to figure out what we want to do with the channel. And my thought is we're going to commit to putting out one video a week on Tuesdays. So every Tuesday at 8 o'clock Eastern time, you're going to see a new video pop in, only if you have notifications turned on your subscription. You'll get that notification that, hey, we're back again.
What kind of videos? So we're going to do some day in the life stuff. We're going to do some, obviously, recipes that Stacy's worked up or I've put together. We can certainly do those types of things.
Speaking of, a couple that are in the works. I have a white chocolate, that's so hard to say, white chocolate chip macadamia nut cookie. Good Lord. Such a dumb long
delicious
title. I have that I have done a test run. Need to do a few more. And then I also have a matcha green tea cookie that I've gotten lots of compliments.
Awesome. None for me. I'm not really a big fan of matcha. It's all right. Earthy. Very earthy.
Speaking of earthy,
we also might kick a cookbook.
I think he just farted.
Oh. Probably why you need to go poop.
Let him out.
Now I get the laugh.
I thought I had a skunk in my lap for a second.
Here you Simon.
So, cooking videos, recipe videos. We might have Nate and his new girlfriend Madison over for
yes.
a cookbook keto. as
Well,
our
we're not
non-keto
calling it
things.
Cookbook Keto anymore. It's a let's try this
Let's try this video.
video, and it's going to be basically, and it may have them, it may not have them. It's just going to be
It may be her cooking, it may be me cooking.
we're trying this recipe, and these are the things that we would do different, and these are the things that we may have done different, because there have been several times where I found a new recipe and I'm like, that's not, no.
So all those things. Plus, guess what? Camping season's only a few months away.
Yes.
And we've upgraded our game. We've upgraded our truck. We've upgraded our camper. We are ready to go the distance.
We are doing it.
But first, I have to let the dog.
And we're also going to continue doing review videos. We do have a couple of reviews that we need to do, one for Miro chocolate and one for carnivore crisps. So watch out for those in the future.
They could be very soon.
Here's some information.
There you have some information.
The camping videos are going to be in a new playlist we're going to call Kzoo Keto on the Road. And it's just going to be probably maybe little snippets of our trips, or, how to when it comes to camping. I know in the past we used to do the update videos, which I know a lot of people found inspiring, and we want to continue to be able to inspire. But that's going to be more at the end of maybe once a month. We'll just quickly run through our numbers or things, things like that, like what our weight is or what it was from last time. So in addition to that, what kind of videos do you want to see from us? Give us suggestions. Keep, what type of video, what type of recipe do you want us to try, or a certain recipe you want us to try? What kind of recipe do you want us to try to make keto? Do you have a favorite non-keto recipe that you want us to try to keto-wise? Let us know. We're going to be taking in all suggestions. I'm going to keep a spreadsheet. So when we cover it in a video, we'll give you a shout out. And if we are not able to cover it for any reason, we'll also give you a shout out and then ask everybody else, what are your thoughts on how we can make this happen?
Sounds like a cool plan.
Down below, comments.
So hey, that's what's up, guys. Hopefully you tune in. Hopefully if you've been a subscriber of ours before, you're excited to see us back. We'd love to hear how your year has been going. Leave it down in the comments. Let us know anything new. Have you regressed? Has things been going well for you? Have you had any difficulties over the pandemic that have created challenges? We certainly want to hear from you guys, and we appreciate you tuning in with us. And I feel like we need a new tagline. I feel like Let's Stay Keto is no longer appropriate because Stacy's failed.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
Or oh my gosh. Yep.
Maybe that's the sign off right there. We just have her laugh like that and then turn off the camera.
No, that's my imitation of you
yes,
laughing.
imitation. So anyway, that's it for us today, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, clicking the bell, and turning on notifications. And it sounds like we will see you next Tuesday.
I always feel like a reporter getting ready. Today's news. Anyway.
It's cold as shit.
Yeah.
Damn, Eskimos are shivering. And it was in April.
No, it was in April. I can't keep what is time? Time's not relevant.
Just ask me questions and I'll either sit here and look pretty. Someone doesn't like us sitting at the table by ourselves.
Come here. Come here. You're gonna sit in my lap. All right.
Freedom been removed, Simon.
Say hello to everybody. Hello with my Frito feet.
Gross. Hey.
We're kind of
Currently in a staring contest with a 15-pound dog. It's not going very well.
Simon Todd.